presentation of NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. DH, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses a proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Paul George. Miller is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Jermaine O'Neal, and it's Daniels and out the middle. And for Atlanta, Murray out there. Then it's Fresh, and it's Mutombo, and it's Pettit into the four-man position. It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
Now here's Murray. Knocked away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Here's the teardrop. And that one's good. Fresh.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
On the wing, George. Over Fresh. That off the back iron and out. The Pacers pull it in. Their last game against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Daniels, he's off on that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of this game.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
And he makes the first.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Here's Pettit after Indiana gets the three. Fresh up top, defended by George. Into the lane. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take Indiana ball. And so it's Indiana with it. Halliburton outside. And it's off from three-point range. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the wing right side. Mutombo passes to Fresh. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. And checking out some numbers for him. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. Has to O'Neal. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Hey, at 6'11", with his skill set and strength, O'Neal can be very intimidating inside, and even good defense has a tough time stopping him.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one. They trail by 3. They went in for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight, to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Here's Pettit. Passes it to Fresh. Just 5 on the clock. Stop the run. Second chance shot. And Mutombo finishes inside.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
Outside, George. Out of bounds. Pacers ball. Indiana keeps possession. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Then for the Pacers, Yao. He's checked in for... Daniels kicks to Halliburton. And it's blocked. And they recover it. Another shot. Daniels, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Jermaine O'Neal. Halliburton is out there with Miller. Then it's Paul George. And it's Daniels in at the center position. And now, let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
George dishes to Daniels. Miller surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. O'Neal trying to break free. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Miller.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Miller outside. Stolen by Fresh. Outside Wilkins. Now the pass to Fresh. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes.
Back to Wilkins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the drive. And that one's good. Fresh.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pacers trail by 3. Miller outside. George against Wilkins. Halliburton outside. It's tipped. Capella with it. Halliburton picks him up. Now here's Fresh. He's guarded closely. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
So both teams changing it up here. And Oladipo kicks to Rubio. Here's George. Fresh pulls it in.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Driving in, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Yao comes in for Jermaine O'Neal. And it's Granger in for Paul George. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And that one is hammered home.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Here is Rubio. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. On the wing, Granger. Pass to Heinsohn. Granger kicks to Rubio. Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Granger. Pocket 4. To end the cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
That free throw good from Granger. And so Granger nails both of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's Atlanta ending the second quarter on a 12-4 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. They went into the half with a 7-point lead after executing well in the second quarter. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Hawks' first.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shot, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. You look at Fresh, what a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So with Wilkins on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. We've got Murray. He's out there with Maravich. Mutombo is out there with Fresh. And it's Pettit in at the 4 spot. Fresh, the pass to Murray. Count the basket. Murray's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
From 17 feet out, good work defensively by Maravich. Atlanta leading by 9. Fresh, the pass to Pettit. Fresh with the ball. He's against Miller. Shoots. Out to Maravich. Points yet again, and the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got 5 now.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Back to Miller. Fires the 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Maravich. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels is down number 5 here tonight. Miller the pass to Daniels. Right side George. For the 3. Rebound Atlanta.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Fresh the pass to Pettit. Hands the 12-footer. Pettit's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. But that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
He lobs it up. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And the Pacers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got Miller. He's out there with Halliburton. Paul George is out there with Yao. And it's Daniels in at the 4.
How about Ming just going to work? His guys are getting him the ball, and boy, is he rewarding.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Count it, good.
When you allow good scorers to get contested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside for George. Mutombo is a nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Passes to Pettit. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Fresh. Defended by George. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And Pettit is a force on both ends. An incredible scorer. Who also is an incredible rebounder.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
O'Neal's checked in for the Pacers. Indiana moving it around. Here's Miller, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Murray with it. George picks him up. Now here's Fresh. He's covered closely. Back to Murray. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Trail by 12. Halliburton outside. O'Neal. That's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. The Hawks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the Pacers call time here. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, here's the message Stephen Silas gave to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Hawks making a switch here. Wilkins is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
The wing, Granger. He's covered by Fresh. Granger with the bucket.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And in this season series, it's become an emphatic 3-game sweep. They have to feel pretty good about how dominant they've been in this matchup against Indiana.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Fresh.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Now here's Fresh. The pass to Hagan. 6 to shoot. With the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead 18.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's George. And good. You got the English that time as it falls.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick and roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.